the best bathing suit for our figure. And for every one of us, it's a little bit of a challenge. Either the color isn't right, the pattern is not right, something's just not right. Well, today we're going to demystify the best bathing suits for you to wear if you have a V figure. A V figure means you have a nice, strong shoulder line, beautiful shoulders. As you go down, just like a V, smaller waist and very small hips. Sometimes V's have a good bust line, sometimes they have no bust line at all. But what they do have, great shoulders, great backs, and almost always gorgeous long legs. So let's go. I love this suit. I love this suit. It's actually good for many, many figure types for many different reasons. But for you, it's fabulous because what does it do? There's enough fabric here to support your shoulder. I love that it's going to give you a deep plunge, which is a V, which is who you are. So it's expansive here, but it immediately narrows down. And because we're not worried too much about extra support for your bust, there's some in here, it's going to give you that beautiful visual focus to the center of your body, which is going to narrow your shoulder line. Because of all these beautiful gold hardware pieces, it's going to bring that attention to the center, narrowing this, and now it's going to show off your waist, which is slender and beautiful. Then, no hips. Actually, this hanger has more hips than you do. What it's going to do is it's going to continue to diminish as it goes down. If this were a pattern, you could always have pattern on the bottom, not on the top. It's going to visually balance your bottom to your top by making your bottom then look slightly broader. That's the optical illusion. What's dark and what's one color fades away. What's brighter and more than one color or a pattern makes something stand out. So you are the opposite of most figure types. Now, when we get down to the leg here, it's great. What? High leg, shows off those gorgeous legs that you have. Again, so much great visual that echoes your beautiful back, brings it down to a nice sharp V, narrowing you slightly, and then again, beautiful, beautiful rear. Usually these do not have a big rear end at all. Tiny, tiny hips, flat, flat. So there you go. What a great suit for a V. Next, we have this suit. This is a great suit. It's very unusual. It's like a velveteen, like a pané velvet suit, which is kind of crazy and fabulous at the same time. I love this because, again, it has support for your chest. This deep plunging V narrows you at the shoulder, centers you here, which you have a beautiful waist, bringing this down, giving that little embellishment here, which is like, ta-da! And then again, it's going to give you more of a hip than you actually have by having these two diagonal lines coming from the center. So it's actually broadening your hip slightly, which you can use because that helps to balance your shoulder. This has an average, lovely leg cut. You don't have to worry about that because these almost have beautiful long legs. And in the back, again, very simple, gives you support here, full bottom, makes your waist stand out because of the way this is cut here. And again, not too much going on at the top because you have a lovely back. I just love this suit. I think it's so unusual and would look great on a V. Here again, what we're doing is we're bringing attention to the center, narrowing your shoulder. This fabric is great if you happen to be a slender V. I love it because this adds a little volume, a little interest. The vertical stripe in this pattern is terrific. Why? Because it elongates your torso. It elongates your whole physique, which is always an attractive feature. Gives some support to your bust. You don't need a lot of support. The crisscross in the back is going to minimize the width of your shoulders, and again, a full panel in the back, nice coverage in the front, not too high. It's just a nice, nice suit. I love it. Very Missoni-esque, beautiful. Now, if you're a slim V, why not show it off in a fabulous bikini? You can do it. Little tiny string on the side, you have almost no hip, so you're so able to pull off a tiny, tiny bottom. The little embellishments, just cute, sexy, lovely, refined. Again, you have an ample shoulder, so this will show that shoulder of yours. But if you have a very minimal bust, why not? Fabulous. You've got a diver's and a swimmer's body. And again, the same in the back. Very, very minimal, high, 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 which is going to give you the longest and leanest leg that you have. And I just love it. After all, if you have it flaunted. This suit is great for a V for a few reasons. Again, there's beautiful gold hardware here. You can have more or less skin showing as you feel comfortable. The fact that all these embellishments are the center is bringing attention here, showing off your lovely waistline and bust. And again, it's enough of fabric on the shoulder to kind of minimize the distance between your two shoulders, which I love. Nice, beautiful bottom, great leg, not too high, not too low. Nice V, which is going to create the illusion of a V for your back, which will help you out in that balance that. And of course, it's a leopard print, perennially fabulous and favorite. And last but not least, we have this fantastic suit. Comes in a myriad of colors. I love it because it does a couple things. It's a friend for a V. Why? The very design here is going to lift you, bring attention up. The width of these shoulders here, the width of these, is going to minimize the distance between your shoulders. And the fact that there are two colors here also visually is going to bring it in. So it appears that you have less distance between your shoulders, which again balances your figure. Now, these stripes on the bottom here, what's that going to do? It's going to expand your hip line. By expanding your hip line, the exact opposite effect, expanding your hip line balances your shoulders. Lots of movement here, brings attention to your tummy here, your waist. This is great because it's just visually appealing. And the back is great, gives you a little bit support back here. Two-tone here, minimizing your shoulder, but again, giving you support here. And it's just a lovely back with a beautiful, beautiful wear. This is just such a great suit. It's good for several figure types, but it will work wonders on the V. So there we have it, the V. Beautiful broad shoulders. Some have busts, some don't have busts, but what none of you have is a big hip. So slenderize at the shoulders, amplify the hips slightly, show off your long legs, always bring attention to your waist, and voila.